Hello everyone, Traveler of the Void here, and today I want to address this stupid ass article from Eurogamer. Here's why some players plan to boycott Final Fantasy 16. We're really doing this shit again. We're really doing this shit again. By Vicky Blake, and I'm going to address this nonsense. So anyway, some Final Fantasy players have revealed they plan to boycott Final Fantasy 16 due to the development team's continuously questionable response to the lack of diversity in the game. Last November, producer Naoki Yoshida addressed the lack of diversity in an interview, and the response did little to assuage the concerns of black and minority ethnic players. Basically, a bunch of people on fucking Twitter got, as they usually do, offended because it's a game set in a medieval European type fictional setting, and because there's not enough brown and black and brown people. I mean, it's Final Fantasy. You didn't really start seeing black and brown people in until like what, 7? And it's like they were pixels before that, and the representation from the black people in the games after that kind of odd. Remember, Homeboy's power is literally diversity. Remember that? I do. But anyway, in direct response to this, some players are now planning to boycott Final Fantasy 16 due to the lack of diversity and minority characters. They really aren't. We really aren't. So, despite notable criticism and backlash online, this is someone's quote. So, despite notable criticism and backlash online regarding the lack of diversity in the game and Square's continuously questionable response to the topic, it seems a lot of people are still planning to purchase Final Fantasy 16. No shit. Began one poster adding a poll to collate commenters' views. That was stupid. That was stupid. You deserve it. You deserve what comes next. This feels a little odd to me because it would seem like the best way to send a message to Square would be to vote with your wallet per se sick and not purchase the game given these concerns. I'm pretty sure the sick is probably Gamergate or something along those lines. But anyway, therefore, I was specifically wondering if anyone was going to take a stand and not purchase or boycott Final Fantasy 16 due to these issues. And so this person basically wanted a boycott and wanted to get a feeling of anyone else would join them. So they put up a poll on Reset Era. Yes, Reset Era. That's kind of all you really need to know. And even on Reset Era, they're like, nah, fuck that. You're going to see. We're about to get to that. It's not particularly difficult either, given that just how many games there are to play. It won't move the needle, but it'll make me feel better about my purchases, said one commenter, whilst another added, I'm not buying it. To be completely honest, knowing that Starfield and Dragon's Dogma are coming with black characters and black character creation make it really easy to skip Final Fantasy 16. I doubt they fucking will. Forspoken is mediocre, but Frey being a good character helps a bit. Frey? A good character? Really? Really? Okay, I'm good. However, at the time of writing, over 1,200 players have responded to the poll, but just 2.9%, that's around 40 people, are intending to intentionally boycott the release, with 72.8% still committed to buying it despite the issues. Let me say that shit again. On Reset Era of all fucking places. Reset Era. They put up a poll if anyone was going to boycott this for this stupid ass diversity and inclusion reason. 1,200 people responded, and 2.9% of them said they were boycotting. The rest said, nah, we still getting this, son. Wow. That says it all. This game is just too fucking good. I played the demo myself. It's phenomenal. And it's like, oh, it doesn't have enough brown people. I mean, there's a brown skinned dude right in the trailer, right in the demo too. I believe he's Titan. I forget what his name is in the game. I don't care. I don't remember any other names at the moment. But it's fucking fantastic. The gameplay, the way the story is being told, it's got a more mature theme to it. It's just fantastic. The graphics, but I won't blow Square Enix any further. So hold on. 24.3% of those polled didn't plan on picking up Final Fantasy 16 at all. So some of these people were just like, yeah, I'm not getting the game anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Some people reply, no, if I boycotted games due to a lack of diversity in terms of characters that look like me, I wouldn't have shit to play outside of a few indies at best, to put it very bluntly. Exactly. The vast majority of games do not have brown and black people in them. Let's be honest, the vast majority of fiction in general. But it doesn't really matter. Like, for video game, like, I get when it's a visual medium. Okay, it's nice to see a black person on the screen. Does it really need to be? Nah. Why? Because you're not, it doesn't matter what their race is, it's what they're going through. Are they going through the hero's journey? Are they struggling for something? Are they trying to save someone they love? That's the important part. And how people get wrapped up in, oh, they don't have brown skin like me, is such a bizarre fucking thing to me. I never understood that. How did you get through reading books? Did you just like, I don't know, me personally, when I'm reading a book, I just put myself as the main character. I see myself as the main character. Like, is it just that hard for you to immerse yourself in the setting, in the story, so much that you read that, okay, this character is white, and you can't empathize and you can't go through the story with them? It's such a bizarre fucking thing. And I could go with the normal response. Make your own shit. And this is always a bizarre thing to me. It's Japan. It's Square Enix. It's a Japanese company. It's a Japanese game made by Japanese people in Japan. They decided we're going to make it in a medieval setting with white people. What's the problem here? It was a choice. Another minority group decided. They chose to make that story. Why are you complaining that they decided not to put us in it? They didn't put themselves in it. Like, are you understanding this? There's no Japanese people, as far as I can tell, in this game. They're white. And the dude literally said, yeah, we were going for a medieval European vibe. And of course, the perpetually fucking offended got more offended by that statement. You can't win with these people. This is why they don't care. This is why the more and more developers aren't listening to you. It's nonsense. Anyone who's like not insane can look at a story and is like, oh, this is fucking awesome. This is why anime got so popular, particularly among black people. You notice Yu-Gi-Oh! And fucking Dragon Ball Z aren't really good at representation. I mean, like I think one of the villains in Yu-Gi-Oh! Was brown skin. I'm not a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. That like in the black community, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh!, Inuyasha, and Dragon Ball Z. How many black people you seeing in these shows? You know why? Because they don't care. Every little black boy that looks up to Goku is like, I want to be a badass throwing fucking Kamehamehas across the world, moving at lightning speed and shit. But it takes you, the perpetually offended, to be like, oh, this character doesn't look like me. He doesn't have the same skin type as you. A massive majority of the world doesn't. Get over it. Or better yet, like I said, make your own shit. And I mean that seriously. We need more fucking shit out there. It has black characters in it. Make it yourself. I don't understand that premise of you need to make this for us. Then you get mad when you're represented in the wrong way. I know I do. I hate seeing black people just seen as thugs and like making continuously slave movies and shit. Stop asking white people to fucking represent you. They can't. It's really that obvious. It's like, they aren't us. You want things with black characters and black flavor and all that? Why are you expecting Japanese people of all things to fucking get it right? Seriously, this is nonsense. I'm gonna just close out this freaking article. So hold on a second before I get really ramped up. Since the very first time I started playing games before the age of 5, I played games based on if they are fun or not. Smart. 30 some years later, this has not changed. Coming from a black person, if you want to boycott, go for it. I'm there day one. That's my same sentiment. You want to boycott it, I ain't gonna stop you. I think it's fucking stupid. It's a fantastic game made by Japanese people, and it happens to have white people in it. Do you not read Lord of the Rings? Do you not watch it? Do you not watch like 90% of the fucking shit on television? Most of that shit's about white people. Like this whole mentality is just stupid. Make your own shit or promote black people because they are making it. Like the whole Milestone Comics exists. But guess what? Static and all those characters sidelined. Because I could go into a whole rant about how they sidelined Static and Young Justice. I was looking forward with I think it was like season 4. They built up Static in season 3, and then you see him like twice. One of the most influential characters of the fucking 90s had his own fucking show. You built him up and then you throw him to the side. That's a whole nother freaking rant. This whole idea of these people need to put us into their medium. You're asking for trouble with that. It's a nonsense argument. Look, representation, yeah, it does matter in a sense. But you have to take that to its full conclusion. When you have representation from companies that y'all don't even like, even I get agitated with some of the stuff they do. Like I said, seeing slave movie after slave movie after slave movie come out, that's annoying. It's very fucking annoying. Because that's what they think you want to see. Because you all talk about black people and our power and the diversity. You need to start telling them, hey, we just want to be seen as normal fucking people. Because that's your thing. I'm talking to the perpetually offended right now. You see nothing but race. Doesn't that sound fucking familiar? Like, seriously, this needs to stop. And oh yeah, I wanted to go back and address a certain thing. Eurogamer put this stupid ass article out. About 2.9% of 1,200 people. This game is going to sell millions. This thing has already been downloaded like, I think, over 10 million times. And you made a whole ass article about 40 something people? I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to stir the fucking pot, hoping this would gain traction again on Twitter and shit. Sorry, that shit ain't happening. 10 million plus people have played this fucking demo, and everyone is losing their minds over it. That's how amazing this thing was. It's like 2 hours long, and people cannot wait to get more of it. But here's the thing about this from Eurogamer. They wanted to stir this pot of diversity and inclusion shit. I want you to take a look at the diversity and inclusion of Eurogamer. I'm seeing a distinct lack of Just saying. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's still going. Still going. There's our girl. And the two possibly minority people, I never know how to pronounce this. I believe she's Filipino, may be wrong. And whenever I see NG, I associate it with Philippine, the Philippine language. Was it Tagalog? And Paola Balmez, probably Hispanic. So your entire team, you got two minorities, possibly, and not one black person. But you wrote a whole ass article because 40-something people complained on Reset Era. Eurogamer, you're trash. This is why no one really respects games journalists anymore. This was nonsense. Do better. Actually, you know what? Just stop. Like, I don't expect you to do better anymore. Like, you've had years to do better. You and the rest of the games journalists have had years to do better. And this is the type of stupid shit y'all keep doing. There is no more do better. Just go away. Just stop. That's all I got today. This is fucking annoying. Until next time, safe travels.